The morning sun hung low over the dusty city road as an elderly man named Hakim stepped out of a rickety old bus, adjusting the torn cloth bag hanging from his shoulder. His shirt was faded, his shoes worn down from years of walking, and his hands carried the marks of a lifetime of hard work. But his eyes, those gentle, wise eyes, held a quiet determination. Today was the day he planned to buy a car, not for luxury, not for show, but for his son, Adil, who lived in another city and visited him only once every few months because of the long, exhausting travel. Hakim wanted to surprise him. A small car would make their moments easier, their lives easier, and so he walked toward the largest car showroom in the city, its glass walls shining like mirrors, the cars inside glimmering like jewels under bright spotlights. As he approached the entrance, customers in polished clothes brushed past him without a glance. The guard at the door raised an eyebrow but didn't stop him, perhaps assuming he was someone's driver. Inside, the air smelled of new leather and polished metal. Hakim stepped slowly, admiring the cars lined up like kings on thrones. A young salesman named Danish stood nearby, tapping on his phone, annoyed that his shift had just begun. When he saw the old man approach, his face twisted in irritation. "Jai, G, what are you doing here?" Danish said, his tone sharp. Hakim smiled politely. "Beta, I want to buy a car. Can you show me the models?" Danish looked him up and down. The old shirt, the worn sandals, the patched trousers. He chuckled under his breath. "Baba Jai, this is not a place to pass time. Please go outside," he said, waving his hand dismissively. Hakim blinked, confused. "I'm serious, Beta. I want to buy a small car, something affordable." Danish's patience snapped. "Affordable? These cars cost millions. You think you can buy one? Please don't waste my time. Go." The old man lowered his gaze, feeling the sting of humiliation. He had dealt with poverty his entire life, worked day and night to raise his son, saved every rupee with honest sweat. And yet here he was, judged in a second. A couple standing nearby watched quietly. The wife whispered, "Why is he talking to him like that?" But they didn't interfere. Hakim tried one last time. "Just show me one model, I will decide." But Danish grabbed his arm. "Baba Jai, please leave. Go. This is not for people like you." With a mix of shame and sadness, Hakim stepped back. He turned around and walked toward the exit, his shoulders heavy. The security guard looked away, unwilling to meet his eyes. Outside, Hakim stopped by the footpath, wiping the sweat from his forehead. Maybe he should try another showroom, he thought. Maybe someone else would listen, but fate had other plans. At that moment, a black luxury SUV pulled into the showroom's driveway. The door opened, and out stepped a tall, confident man in a crisp shirt. Adil, Hakim's son. He had come to buy a new car as well, for his business expansion. He approached the showroom door, nodding at the guard. But then from the corner of his eye, he saw a figure that stopped him cold. His father, sitting on the footpath, wiping his face, looking broken. Adil rushed to him. "Abba, what happened? Why are you sitting here?" Hakim looked up in surprise. "Adil, you're here." I came to look at cars for you." "For me? Abba, you should have called me." "No, Beta, I wanted to surprise you, but they didn't let me even look." Adil's jaw tightened. His father had never told him stories of struggle. Never complained, never showed weakness. Seeing him like this ignited a storm inside him. He took his father's hand. "Come with me." Together, they walked into the showroom. The same salesman, Danish, was laughing with another colleague when he saw the old man again. "Oh, you came back," he sneered. "Baba Jai, how many times do I have to tell?" But then he saw Adil, the rich, well-dressed customer, the businessman, the potential high-commission client, and he froze. "Sir, welcome, sir," Danish stammered. "Please come this way, sir." Adil looked at him with cold eyes. "I don't need your welcome. I want to know why you insulted my father." Danish's lips trembled. "Sir, I didn't know he was." "That he was what?" Adil stepped closer. "That he was wealthy, that he was important, or did you judge him because of his clothes?" The entire showroom went silent. Managers stepped out of their offices, sensing trouble. Adil continued, his voice firm and loud. This old man, worked his whole life so that I could stand where I am today, and you threw him out like trash. Danish swallowed hard, knowing his job was slipping away. Adil turned to his father. Abba, choose any car you want, not for me, for yourself. Hakim shook his head softly. No, Beta, I don't need a car. I just wanted to make things easier for you. Adil's eyes softened. You being happy makes everything easier for me. As they walked to the display area, the showroom manager rushed forward, apologizing again and again. Sir, please forgive us. It was a mistake. We value every customer. Adil stared at him. Learn to value people without knowing their bank balance. That is the real mistake. He guided Hakim to a simple, elegant car. The old man touched the steering wheel, his eyes gleaming with childlike wonder. Is this okay, Abba? Adil asked. No. This is too much for me. A man who spent his whole life walking deserves to sit with comfort now. After a moment, Hakim nodded, tears welling in his eyes. Then, this one. The staff quickly scrambled to assist them, offering the best service, the best tea, the best attention, but Adil ignored them. His focus was only on his father. When the paperwork was done, Adil personally opened the car door for Hakim. Abba, he smiled, drive your own car home today. Hakim sat inside the vehicle, his hands shaking with emotion. The engine hummed softly, and for the first time in his life, he felt the warmth of a dream fulfilled. The people in the showroom watched silently. Some felt guilty, some felt inspired, but all of them learned something that day. Respect is not about wealth, value is not about appearance, and humanity shines brightest when kindness leads. As the car slowly rolled out of the showroom, the camera of kindness soul stories would fade in softly, capturing the powerful scene. The old father finally driving with pride, the son smiling beside him, and the salesman standing at the entrance, realizing the painful cost of judging someone too quickly, and the narration would whisper, never underestimate a person based on how they look. Sometimes beneath the simplest clothes lies a heart richer than gold.